We, I do. I have to get the message across the board. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I got my own board right here. And when I write down on that board, when I started going back to the Majestic Life Solutions, right now I'm working on this, but I'm supposed to get off of this and go back to Majestic Life. Because we worrying about what life brings us right now. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? But I'm still creating what I need to create for my life to be better in life. So when I it's too much light on me. Then you see my 5 o'clock shadow and stuff. I don't need nobody to see my 5 o'clock shadow. Still see it, but it's okay. I'm gonna get on the back massage though, so I can pay attention. So we actually have to start, like, you know how, like, ooh, well, hold on, like, okay, that's the break spot. So, like, you know how, like, on barbecue, like when people used to have barbecues, like Betty Wright say, when people used to try to help you stay together and stuff like that, they used to cook up good food and throw a little party and whistle things in your ear, like, you know that song. I know everybody know that song. So my thing is, if you're gonna help the world stay together and get in the right direction, be in the right on the right track. If you start doing that, start creating something that you know that is gonna benefit the world. Don't create something that's just gonna only benefit yourself, because that's being selfish. And God don't like selfishness. He don't like that. He don't like you being selfish. So therefore, if it's gonna create something that's gonna benefit the world, that means you bringing this person towards closer and closer and closer and closer to the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to create something. We got to deal with ourselves first. Got to deal with ourselves first. So that's why I've been talking about self. I've been talking about self. I haven't been talking about the Most High. I talk about him because he's good. He's amazing. He's amazing. I talk about him a little bit, but my thing is, you got to get people mindset back on knowing who he is and knowing what he can do in other people's life. If he can do this in my life, then yeah, it'll have people more curious about, oh my God, you know, what the mess did he do? What is this? So if I'm creating something for myself, and people start looking at that, you know what I'm saying? It'll change the whole game of the world. You know what I'm saying? That's for real. It'll change the whole game of the world, because people always want to look, if they see you doing something, you creating something, people will follow behind you on something. If they see, okay, well then, ooh, they went from this to this, and now they doing this. Look at them on TV. Look at them. But I'm not gonna be on TV. Don't never put me on TV. So therefore, this right here, you would, if you get a screen, get you a $99 computer, because that's what I started with, $99 computer, and I started creating stuff for myself. You know what I'm saying? So people will follow behind somebody that's doing something. Like I just said earlier today, like that man got them Mr. Cajun. Y'all go check his food out right now. You know, if I go books, I'll be over there right now too. I'll be giving me some of that peach cobbler that he had. Peach cobbler, like some banana pudding or something. He had a whole lot of stuff up in there. And it's new. Go check them out, man. I ain't gonna even lie, man. It look good. I ain't gonna even tell you the story. I should have shared it, but I get on there and share it because that was some good food. I look like some good food. I ain't even lying. I'm gonna tell you the truth. That looked like some real good food. And I would tell everybody, you know what? Go over there and let's go over there and eat. You know what I'm saying? Because when you start creating something, it helps people to follow behind you. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what a leader is. It helps people to start creating their own path in life. And first, we got to work on self. We got to work on self. Got to work on self. And then we lead to how you get there. You understand what I'm saying? How you get there, you got to work on self first. Because when you start working on self and you start understanding that this is me, I can't change. God wanted me to be the image of what He made, what He created me to be. So therefore, this is me. This is me. Start understanding who you are. Say it all the time. This is me. I love myself. Say that. Start saying that. Start having a positive motive in your life. I gotta get this back thing off my back. Start having a positive motive in your life, because at the end of the day, you have to stand there when we all leave here. We all have to get on our knees and confess at the name of Jesus. So therefore, and then people be trying to block you on this, and that's what I said about that man, Mr. Cajun. It's money out there. Ain't no competition in nothing. Why people always think they gotta be about competition? Because the people that you have in competition with is the person that probably gonna elevate your life. So I never have competition towards nobody, and you never know who's sitting on the side of you. I just watched the video on that. I'm telling you, I'll be on it, man. I'm telling you, because now in society, now we just, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. So therefore, I watched the video, and the lady had a beauty shop or whatever, which she thought she was the manager of it. They never knew who was the owner. Never knew none of that. Never knew none of that. But the lady walked in. The lady walked in, and when she walked in. The other lady like, you don't got no appointment. We can't be doing this. We can't be doing that. But the other lady that was under her was so nice to the lady, so nice to the lady, so nice. And the other one was like, you ain't gonna do that no more. You ain't supposed to come up in here without no appointment and all that stuff. But the other lady was so nice, did everything for her, still took her without an appointment and everything. And then the lady blessed her with I don't even know how much money it was, but she blessed her with some money or whatever, because she did the appointment without an appointment. So she left. She's like, come back in the next 2 weeks. She was like, I will come back in the next 2 weeks. Came back in the next 2 weeks. Then she found out that she had cancer and all this stuff. And then she came back. And the girl that was so nasty to her with a nasty attitude didn't even know that was the owner of the whole company. Fired her and gave the lady the whole company, and said, every month we make 2 point something million dollars. And that was a blessing from God. You understand what I'm saying? It's a blessing from God. So that's why I tell people, stop trying to be snobbish. Stop trying to be mean towards somebody. Fix your heart, because you never know who you come in contact with. That's why I always have been a people's person, because I'm nice to everybody. Because I never know. My dad always told me that a long time ago. You never know who you might come in contact with. It might change your life. It might change your life. So don't never have a nasty attitude towards nobody. If you have a nasty, snobby attitude towards somebody, it makes you look ugly. I don't care if you're beautiful on the outside or whatever. If your inside is ugly, your outside is ugly. That's what it is. So therefore, that's why you got to change your mindset on doing other things besides what you've been stuck on doing. We as individuals can't be stuck on stupid all our lives. We put here for a reason. And that reason is, you got to figure it out for yourself. You got to figure it out for yourself. You got to talk to him. Got to talk to him. He'll give you revelation and discernment on whatever you need to go forward in life. But you got to believe in him. But if you don't believe in him, he ain't gonna work for you. He ain't gonna work for you, because he don't know no other God but him. He don't know no other God but him. So if you the type of person that's just stuck in your mind that this is how life gonna be, then that's how life gonna be for you. That's exactly how life gonna be for you. Because me personally, I think big. That's like when I was going to the casino. I always said, baby, I just tell them, if you're on the side of me, big. Go big or go home. Go big or go home. That's how you got to think in your mind. Either you're gonna go big, or you're gonna go home. Or you're gonna go home without going big. You understand what I'm saying? Do you want to think like that? Change your mindset of going bigger in life. I want more out of life. I even said I wouldn't even get no. I changed my mindset. I changed my mindset too, because I said I want a little bitty house, a little bitty house with a half a room, a half a bathroom, half a kitchen. That's what I wanted. But when you gotta think big, you gotta think big. I don't want no 25 rooms and all this stuff because I didn't know who in my house. Because if I can't see all the way over there, I didn't know who in my house. Because no, I give me a 4-bedroom house and it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna be huge. So when I get when it, if I ever get married, I'm gonna tell you, if I ever get married, we get married at each other, you be all the way over there. That's your side of the house. Don't come over here bother me. That's your side of the house. That's how it's supposed to go. If you're gonna get a big old house, you gotta understand what you do, what you do with it, and especially if you're married. You can't be with each other all the time. So I don't have to see you all day. I already know you over there probably smoking weed, smell like dookie, and playing the game. Go over there. That's how you supposed to, that's what you're supposed to do in a relationship. That's why you have communication. That's why it's always good to have communication in a relationship. Because if y'all understand each other, you gotta set your boundaries. So if you already know, if they already know, like if just say for instance, if I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna be all the way over here in the room because I'm gonna be doing this is my life right here. I don't know why I'm confined in this, but this is my life. In front of me, all these screens in front of me, and I want more screens. I want more screens and more computers. So if I go in the back there behind me, I want computers back there. That's I don't know, but it's just something that I this is something that I do. I'd rather get a lot of computers and learn off of them because if one stop, I can get back there and go back there and work. I want the screen right here. I want this screen right here, and that's just something. This is my life. This is my life. This is what I choose to do in my life. To be able to look and learn stuff. I don't have to be on Facebook and look at all that mess that they got going on and bagging it up and doing all, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do that. I go up in our if I go on Facebook now, because I had stopped getting on Facebook. So if I go on Facebook, I look at the funny videos and some stuff that really matters. That's it. And I take that and I work with that. And so if I see somebody going, like if I get on Smash, if I see somebody either doing something good in their business or something like that, or if they doing some wrong stuff, I have something to go off of for I can change this. You understand what I'm saying? I don't steal nobody content. I don't do none of that. Because you wanna know why I don't steal nobody content? Because I like to be original. I like to be original. And everything that I do, I like to be original. So if if you get say for instance you get the store brand, I'm still gonna be the original. You can when you somebody mimic you or somebody try to be like you, that's the off brand kind. That's the off brand. You're off brand because you're trying to be somebody that you're not. You got to become your own self. You got to create yourself for you. If you done lost yourself in the sauce, hey, pick yourself out the sauce and come back and say, oh, you know what? I'm just change my mindset. I'm about to come back and see who I really am. You have to know who you are at all times. Because if you know who you are at all times, can't now person on this earthly land tell you who you is. You understand what I'm saying? God's honest truth. So I want you guys to actually get it back together. And I see I should put me some Cormex on because I always lick my lips because I'm trying to make sure you don't see no dry skin. They ain't dry. They just ugly. Right now, watch this. Watch this. But for real. And I might be laughing. I'm laughing because I'm goofy. Okay, it is what it is. I'm goofy. That's what I've been doing. For real. I have learned to talk to myself. Talk to myself. I don't answer myself because I'm not a dingbag. You know what I'm saying? So I talk to myself only because oh Lord, that's too much. Whoever that is, that's blew your kiss. Who is this? Ah, my sister. I blew your kiss. But for real, we gotta we gotta make we gotta change. Well, I'm changing the world. I want the world to be back the way it's supposed to be. Not how just because people always think, oh, Trump in the office, Trump cool. Trump my dog. I don't have no problems with him. Well, no, I don't have no problem with Trump because he don't mess with me. He don't mess with me. He don't come up in my face and say, call me names. Like whatever they're gonna do in the office, people gotta understand this. People gotta understand this. Even if Trump in the office, whoever's in the office, whoever, they still have a leader. They still have a leader. They still have a leader, right? So if somebody's still gonna be putting some work on their desk where you gotta follow by this and you gotta follow by that. So always remember it's still a leader in something. Like that's like when I said I'm running my own business or whatever, you still like they talking about some they was like, what did they tell me? So how you working for somebody? So, honey, what do you mean working for somebody? It's still if I go to get a client, if I go get a client and tell her I'm gonna clean her house or whatever, I'm working for somebody, right? Stop being people be so naive sometimes. That's why I say when I use force, that means that person is not comprehending well. You got a lot of people that don't comprehend. So if they don't comprehend, so you're gonna have to use that kind of force and tell them like, hey, listen, this is what it is. And you have to do it over and over sometimes. Because when they don't comprehend, it goes in one ear and come out the other because they don't know how to comprehend well. So therefore, you got to use a little force with them. And so when you use force, they start understanding it. They start understanding it well. Because a lot of people don't like just, okay, well, just, yeah. That's boring. And they ain't going to be listening to you. They're going to be like this. Or like I'm doing right here on the back massager. Got the back massager on and I'm talking. But it's hurting my back now. I'm done. It's done. You can get a massage so much where it hurt. You know what I'm saying? So get a massage so much that it hurts. You can be in plenty of relationships so many times that it runs you over. And when it runs you dry, that means give up on it. Give up on it for a while. Give up on it for a while and find yourself. Because running to relationship and you haven't even healed yourself from now one of these relationships, but you've been in 25 relationships this year. And you ain't healed from now one of them. You ain't healed from now one of them, but you got 25. You done had 25 different people this year. And you ain't healed from now one of them. I've been single about 10 years for real now. 10 years. And I'm proud of that. Because when I tell you back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Listen, that song. Let me tell you something. I used to when somebody used to leave me, I used to go to the club or get online and I find me a man. I ain't gonna even lie, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I found me a man. Like, baby, please, baby, I got me one. That's my man. I don't care if we met that night. If you say you like me, you my man. So those are experiences that I have that I ran into. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you like me? Oh, you like me? Okay, you're my man. You my movie, and that dumb stuff. Fix it. Fix it. If I know I can fix it, y'all can fix it. Fix it. Heal yourself first before you try to go get with somebody else because you don't even know yourself. You just gonna when you start accepting anything in your life, that's gonna bring you down. That person gonna lower your self-esteem. He gonna lower your self-esteem or she gonna lower your self-esteem because they're gonna make you feel like you're not worthy. They're gonna make you feel like you're not worthy. And I know you're worthy. I know everybody on this earth is worthy of the right kind of love. I know everybody on this earth is worthy of knowing that they is worthy to themselves. And that's why that's why I was saying earlier today, yesterday, and everything. Start giving your flowers to yourself. Don't wait till somebody, don't wait on nobody to give flowers when you're dead. Just put it out there when you're dead, when you're deceased, all that, however you want to put it. Don't wait. Give your flowers to your own self. If don't nobody want to give you no flowers, no roses, you better give them to yourself. Thank God that I am here today. Thank God that I am on this earthly land and I can put my feet on solid ground. That I can put my feet on solid ground and ain't nobody got to tell me nothing because I love me. I give myself a rose every day. I give myself a flower every day. Cause ain't nobody on everybody on this earth, anybody on this earthly land. If they ain't gonna say they proud of you, you better be proud of yourself. Give your flowers to yourself right now. Right now, give your flowers to yourself right now because you will never, ever, ever, ever know what day it's time for you to check out. So start loving on yourself because if you love on yourself, ain't nothing in this world gonna make you feel less than yourself. And I tell you that because you know what? I be jamming up in here all the time because can't nothing make me feel like I'm less than myself because I know I'm more than whatever I want to say I am. I am. That's how you gotta feel. You gotta come on with it. Like at the club. If you at the club and you see somebody jamming, you be like, oh, they ain't doing that. Let me show them. Well, show yourself that. Show yourself that. Jam to yourself. And show yourself that you're worthy of whatever you want to do. I'm worthy. I'm worthy. Yes. Tell yourself that. Give yourself them flowers. You don't gotta wait till you're deceased and you waiting on somebody to give you some flowers, or you waiting on a man to come over here and bring you a rose, a 12 dozen rose, or you don't have to wait on this lady to see if she gonna come over to your house and Netflix and chill. Start loving yourself. That's the only way I can put it with a man. Netflix and chill. But the ladies be worrying about the roses and oh, is he gonna bring me a rose? Is he gonna take me out to go get me a steak? Is he gonna go do this? I want a milkshake. Girl, go buy your own milkshake. Buy your own milkshake and love on yourself instead of trying to worry about this man buying your milkshake. And men, start learning how to control your mindset of Frank. You understand what I'm saying? And I call everybody's Frank. It's Frank, okay? Start having a mind control of what you do in life. Because if you don't know what you're doing in life, let me tell you, Frank will be off. Frank will be off on the floor. I ain't lying. Frank will be off on the floor. Start understanding that it's not all about that. It's not all about that. It's not all about. Start using your brain, gentlemen. Gentlemen. Start using your brain. Okay? Gentlemen, start using your brain and stop letting the little Frank brain work for your big brain. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't understand that, start today. It's been what, probably about almost 2 months now. I ain't very in love. I don't. This one thing about Lakeis, I don't have. But see, I'm being professional on here, but it's the thing of I'm just gonna say I don't use it. So that's why I have that's why I have more mind control than y'all. I'm just being real. I'm for real. That's why. But for real, I'm telling you, I'm for real. I'm telling you the truth. I don't. That's why I have more mind control over it. But I mean, I guess people said I do. Okay. But anyways, you guys. But yeah, start having. I don't. I don't. It is what it is, you guys. But I mean, hey, if we adults on here, like I think I put on my thing, but like kids can't watch my channel. You know what I'm saying? Like they on Facebook, they can see. But on YouTube, is you got to be 18 years old, 18 years and older to watch my content on YouTube. On Facebook, I don't know how to set none of that stuff up like that. It's just the message right now. But after the in a little while, I'm gonna take Facebook off and just I like YouTube. I love me some YouTube. Hey, YouTube! I love me some YouTube. And then I'm gonna have it set up where you gotta subscribe. You're gonna at least pay $10 to come see me. $10. That's what you $10. Because I'm just like for real though. It's just certain things that you just gotta. But right now, it's just creating something. It's creating something for I can get people to start understanding what it is to be walk in the on that train on that train track, walk on that train track, and you never fall off the train track. Because I it was so crazy because when I was going to go catch the train, catch the plane, and I was on that train. If I was scared on that train when the train started doing like this, like what you doing? No, you about to make us fall off the dang on cliff. And I was scared. I was scared. I just started saying, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" But the fear that people have, get rid of that fear, and get rid of that fear and start doing stuff on your own. Because like the fear that I had that I couldn't go out of town, or I couldn't, like when I drove to the casino by myself, I always had somebody with me. But now that I see that I can do things on my own, I took a chance and I couldn't even see. I couldn't even see. I was on the wheel like this. That's how I was driving. So that's why I be saying like people want me to pay attention to something. I can't do that. I can't pay attention to nothing but when I'm all the way up here and I barely can see. Let me be great. Okay. I'm trying to do what I have to do. I'm driving, but I'm trying to make sure I stay in my lane at all times. I don't need to swerve in lanes. I need to stay in my own lane. You know what I'm saying? So if I stay in my own lane, then I'll be better. You know what I'm saying? So that's how life's supposed to go. But we are all getting together one of these days. Well, I'm getting myself now. I'm trying to get y'all to get yourself together like ASAP. For real. You gotta start from somewhere. And when I always get on here and I say start, and I say today. Start today. And then what happened? You know, start some people start today. Some people start today, and I really I wish a lot of people would start today. Just start creating something because I done heard a lot of people that used to be in my circle. I didn't. Oh, I'm gonna start doing this, and I'm gonna start doing that. I'm supposed to open up this. I'm supposed to open. But when is it gonna happen? It's 20 years later now, and you still ain't did it. It's 20 years later now, and you still ain't did it. But you still had that dream and goal, and you ain't still trying to fulfill that goal. When are you doing it? Because I don't see nothing online that you're doing. I don't see nothing online that somebody said, oh, they done did this and they done did that. And we ain't talking about no singers and all that stuff. We ain't talking about that. I'm talking about creating an image of you. I ain't seen nothing. I haven't seen nothing. Like baby, I'm on a mission. When I tell you I'm on a mission, I'm about to create. I'm about to create a lot of stuff, man. Y'all just stay tuned because it is what it is, baby. I just learned how I don't even know the paper at, but I'm gonna watch it again. I'm supposed to create my own something. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but it's gonna be on my store too. It's gonna be on my store because I'm excited about that too, baby. I'm creating a lot of stuff, and you know what? Y'all better look. You see this thing right here? Strap up on your seatbelt. Put your seatbelt on and get ready for the ride. Okay? So y'all understand that? If you understand that, you will start falling and trying to do something each day at a time to start trying to stop trying to compete with people. Don't do that. Let that go. Let that go. Let that go. Competing. Cause I don't do no competing. I just be me. So stop that competing, all that stuff, and stop that. That is so ugly. It's so ugly. So what people should do is start creating something every day for themselves. Creating something every day for themselves. But I'm so excited what I'm about to create next. So don't worry about what it is. Stay tuned. Put your seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on and enjoy the ride.